So it's interesting as we kind of see the headlines and see all this conversation. But, just a replacement of Jerome Powell as the Fed chair is not going to necessarily move the needle that dramatically, because there's like 11 other people that vote and a total of 18 other people who have the ability to express opinions on what's going on within the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee. So the reality is that I suppose without sort of a major economic weakness, significant rate cuts as we look ahead to 2026 probably aren't in the cards at this point. The reality is that if you do have a lot of rate cuts, it could mean that things aren't as good in the economy, so that's certainly not good. And if you cut rates and there's not an economic reason to do that, then you run the risk of creating bubbles and inflating asset prices, which that doesn't end well either. So just wanted to share with you our perspective on kind of that whole conversation, that whole headline that we hear about in terms of the Federal Reserve, particularly the fact that the Federal Reserve met this past week and decided to cut rates. But the question is, what does the future hold? And I think the future is much more murkier than we might think it is. With that, we're going to take a break here on Dollars and Cents.